Hey folks, Wayne over here at the Ram Man Inc. Don't forget the ink. Hey, there's some info right there on the board. That takes place of one of Kate's many duties right there. You may find some information may be helpful. So, what do we have here? We have a extremely rare master cylinder. This is a 222-9171. And it looks like it's for his AAR CUDA. This is Frank in Kentucky. So, Frank's been using DOT 5 fluid. And of course, you know, we say don't do it. And he's complaining about things being spongy and all that. Well, I'm going to let you do your own research, but DOT 5 fluid is not recommended. It doesn't play well with others. It causes seals to swell. Normally what we see is a dragging condition on the master cylinder. But these cups, they swell just a little bit and they cause dragging. You can find out what kind of drag you've got, jack up your back car, get in there and hit the brakes, have your old lady hit the brakes, and just let up on the pedal and see how fast your calipers and wheel cylinders release. Pretty interesting, and it doesn't take that long. But anyway, so what are we going to do for this thing? We got to disassemble it. We got to flush it with rubbing alcohol, isopropyl alcohol, the alcohols. That's what you use to clean a brake system. That's what we'll flush this out with, and that's what you can use to clean a brake system with. Now, some people don't know this, but you can waste a lot of time. They don't use DOT 5 in racing. Number two, due to its makeup, it's one of the few fluids on the earth that actually has compressibility. I'll say that again, catches you off guard. It's one of the few, because of the alcohol oxygen content, that it has a measured degree of compressibility under the right circumstances. The other thing that they found out over time is, since water and silicone don't mix from the atmosphere, whereas in DOT 3 and DOT 4 fluid, you get them to mix, they become miscible a little bit. In other words, they mix kind of like what would you say, gasoline and alcohol. They'll kind of mix, but you can separate them. It's fairly easy to do because of their differences. But so since they don't mix, what they've seen happen is they've seen pockets of water develop in brake systems that have had DOT 5 in them for extended periods of time. Since it doesn't mix, it forms pockets. And so, since they're heavier, it'll form pockets and it will cause brake lines and stuff to rust at the bottom. The other thing that they've theorized over time is, under conditions when it gets hot enough, of course, it'll turn into a vapor long before the brake fluids do, DOT 3, DOT 4. And so now you've turned that into vapor. And so if you have these water pockets that are in the long brake line and you turn that into vapor, the vapor is going to rise to the top. And so now you potentially get these air pockets in the top of lines where they may be going over a hump or whatever, and there you go. Then that additionally adds to the compressibility. So over time, theoretically, under weather conditions, you could actually develop air pockets in the brake system itself. Pretty weird, isn't it? Anyway, enough of that. So we got to pull this thing apart. Got to pull the pistons apart, recup these with wiper and pumping cups, and send it on back and tell him he probably shouldn't do this. Good old DOT 3 brake fluid, that's what you ought to be using. That's all you need. Enough of my rant. Have a good day. Oh, and he wants it back fast because he's got July 4th coming up. So here it is. It's a week before July 4th. So God bless you. God bless America. Just stop Stick with your dot 3. Bye.